This is a Headgum podcast.
I will win that. I can hold my piss for 4 hours if I have
UTI slay.
I know.
UTI slay.
Yep. UTI slay. Never touch wood. Never had one.
UTI slay.
Wow.
Yeah, you get tea.
I love tea.
I slay.
You do.
I love tea so much. I have my life.
What kind of tea?
I love gossip.
Oh,
I love to hear about it.
I was thinking tea for testosterone.
No, I don't have any affiliation.
Yeah.
I'm neutral.
To that
you do
company.
have it. In
Yeah,
you.
yeah. I mean,
To a certain
I
extent.
have cystic acne. I definitely.
Have you gotten your hormones tested?
Your skin looks good.
I'm sure. I know I have. I just haven't in a long time.
Yeah.
But it's because of spironolactone, which is a hormone balancing drug. So they give women.
Was on that for so long.
Yeah.
You were?
I
And then
need to
what
go
made
on
you
that.
get off it?
It fucked my period up.
Really?
It fucked me up.
Whoa.
I have literally no symptoms.
I feel like people react really differently
yes, which is
to
great,
it.
and that's why
No, go
No,
ahead.
doctors. I
told
think
Megan
they
to go on
prescribe
it.
it really freely. Like
Yeah.
I got it prescribed by my dermatologist.
Yeah.
And nobody believed me that it affected my period, and my
Whoa.
period was my period was
How
like
much were you
But it's a
on?
hormonal drug. Like, of
Yeah,
Of course it does.
Yeah.
And they would literally tell me I was wrong. I'm like, this, all the girlies out there.
I gotta be honest.
it's-
Everybody needs to be going to better doctors.
It was so many doctors
Insane.
because it's not studied for that. And so they don't study its effects
That's
on periods because it
stupid.
started
But
out
that's
as a
insane.
blood pressure drug.
Yeah,
that they give
doctors were like,
men.
well, we gave it to a crash test dummy and they were fine.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah.
And they were
the
like,
Midol.
there's
Yeah,
no
you
way
guys
it's
are
affecting
so
your
stupid.
period. And I'm like, my period was like clockwork, the same all the time. Started taking the drug. I started getting it twice a month.
Whoa.
And then
That-
I went off it and I'm back to like clockwork, the same every month.
You know what's amazing?
I'm like, someone study.
If you
Yeah,
have your
please.
period twice a month, you might as well just never not be on your period.
Oh, 100%.
Right.
So it's like, well, I'm on my period all the time.
Right.
That's
like,
I
fucking
think it
insane.
changes lives for a lot of people, and like a lot of people who
Yeah.
I think transition use it, and I think
Yes.
it's great.
See,
But
girlies.
everybody pay attention to your body and your symptoms, and you're right.
yeah.
If you feel different, you
100%.
know yourself.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the thing. Most people are right.
I'm like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
want to get, because we've been talking about who
we
we should have
recording?
on the podcast. Are we recording? We've been talking about like who we should have on the pod, and we want to have like
Doctors
I'm like, can I get my hormones tested for the pod?
live.
Yeah.
You could, I guess.
I just want to know. Yeah. I want to have it. I want to have
I
a
feel like
doctor.
you want to go to like a functional medicine place.
Well, I really want to go to heaven and be judged by God. but if I can't have that, then
Why?
What do you
judgment?
hope God
Because
says
I
to you when
have
you walk through
toxic
the pearly
shame
gates?
in my body.
And so, but
I just
what does the judgment
I
do?
want someone to be able
to
to tell me
validate
I'm,
the shame?
Well, no.
would the
or
ideal-
yes.
Would
But
the
that's what I
ideal
mean. You have to want
The
an
ideal
outcome, no?
is
Would you rather God say to you at the pearly gates,
You look pretty good, girl.
"Damn, I'd hit it," or would you rather God say,
Wow.
"Whoa, you didn't do anything wrong," or "You did a lot wrong, but you are forgiven due to your good deeds"?
what
Would you rather? Would you rather
Yeah, that's
God say
kinda-
to you,
What do you
You've
want?
done
I'd
noth-
rather I
You've
didn't do
done
anything
nothing
wrong, but
wrong.
I don't think that's what life is.
Yeah, but I mean, like, then what do you want? What do you want from judgment?
Or
Or you don't want to be known to talk about this?
I don't know. I mean, maybe the word want isn't specific enough. Like, I think.
crave?
Why? What do you want to be?
Well,
what do you want? Why do you
it's
want to
almost
grade?
like there's a compulsion to be judged. It's like it's checking honesty box.
The Catholic.
Do you guys remember
compulsion
this?
to be
Like, you guys are
judged?
not old
No.
enough, you fuckers,
Honesty?
to know what I'm
Calling
talking
someone
about.
fuckers is so funny. Fuckers.
You little fuckers aren't even old. But like, it's a compulsion to
Like the way you say that.
find out.
Compulsion.
It's a compulsion.
Compulsion.
I'm compulsed to find out what the truth is.
I have obsessive compulsion.
But there is no
disorder.
I mean, I do have obsessive compulsive disorder. so
Compulsion.
that's pretty
Disorder.
much what it is.
Disorder. I have a disorder.
It's not delivery.
It's
obsessive
disorder.
compulsion
I was
disorder.
literally gonna be like, it's not. Wow.
That's
Great
awesome.
minds.
Obsessive compulsive DiGiorno.
Do you believe in absolute truth then?
No, but I would like there to be one. I think we're just really talking about the fact that I have OCD.
No.
Yes, we are.
A little bit.
Because it's like
A little, yeah.
most
see
people are
what you mean.
fine with like what OCD is, to my understanding, is most people's brains like process a certain amount of uncertainty as like still being certain. It's like, well, of course I can't be 100% certain that I'm like not gonna die today, but I'm like pretty sure I'm not gonna die today. So I just function as though I'm not gonna die today.
And then
But-
you're like,
then
but
I
the
am
10%.
gonna die today.
right, but then it's like I think the craving of like the absolute truth is like you want to know 100% something that like you're a good person. It's like you're not gonna know that, you know? It's not
Why?
why.
Why?
I don't know why.
I know,
Why?
but
It's just a disorder.
a disorder. But what?
It's fucking insane.
Eh.
I wonder what it comes from. Google.
Google, why do I have this?
Google, why do I think I'm a bad person?
No, but it is interesting, and I feel like it's an established thing of like back to this connection between like wanting to see the doctor and wanting to be judged by God. Like
God is the doctor of your soul.
well, you know,
Whoa.
like I hate that I'm bringing her up, but like the
The devil?
pimple popper lady.
Oh, pimple pop.
I say this with
doctor.
love. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you.
Yeah, you hate that shit.
You have unleashed something so horrific.
I think people
Well,
people
literally.
love that shit. Well, yeah, she's unleashed.
but
Absolutely.
that was also an issue
we
for a
used
while.
to circulate, or we used to gather around fires and perform music, and now people are at home looking at cystic shit getting exploded on people's backs.
I think people just
Fuck
want. Do you
this
think
shit.
it's
And you
about?
say
do you think
shame
it's
on you
about
all.
I say
sweet
shame.
relief?
Tower of Babel. That is Babel. That's Babelicious.
What's the Tower of Babel?
Just a bad big tower where everyone was talking all types of different languages, Katie. It was very confusing.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, okay, side note, we used to like share one like For You page
One
on
brain. Yeah.
TikTok.
Oh, TikTok. Yeah, I didn't like what you were
And
doing
I-
on there.
I got the talking to.
I said, well, that's back when I was on the talk. That's when I was like, I need to have my own TikTok because there's content I don't want to see.
But it was having to do with like pimple popping.
It was also
right?
like you're
But
just
give me
like
a chill. Ugh.
you're just way more like a gay in a different way than I am.
Like
I'm not
what?
like you're like on TikTok like going to like look for gay content. Like
I'm not
you like
going to look
fine.
for gay
It wants
content.
you want it.
Yeah, I'm continuing to watch it. I guess
When I'm
that's
on
true.
TikTok,
Are you
that is
talking
not
about when I
happening
was
to
like
me.
telling you about that dyke who makes bread? Who I was like, what are you talking about?
I'm just talking about. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a specific example.
Was it
I
like
just
kind
remember
of
the
like if
this?
depression.
Was there like this kind of?
It was
It's like
just
if
there was
someone-
way more
bitches-
gay shit
If
on
someone
there
was
that I
doing a
wanna see.
trend, yeah, if someone was doing a trend of like her, like like you're so cute, like too bad I'm only into masks, and then it's like, and then they like turn around and they're like they're completely like
Put your
stressed out.
head on my shoulder.
It's like, yeah, I'm gonna
You watch
it.
Yeah, and I don't want to see that.
That's weird.
Why? Because I'm not like what.
That's weird of you.
That's
That's not
so
when I
weird.
was on TikTok. What was I watching?
I want to watch the guy make a scallion pancake.
I'm watching food and I'm watching like bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Dude, I watched this.
So you don't even want to watch like Pretty
insane-
Girl? Pretty Girl?
Yeah, what
Yeah.
am I gonna do with that? Like, what am I
What
gonna
am I gonna
do?
do?
Yank
Beat
it.
off?
I gotta keep beating off senselessly. I mean, like, I don't really
No,
like. I gotta be honest. It's like even when we talked about the crush thing, I'm not in there. I'm not in there being like, I loved. Like, I'm not thinking about women like that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Are you?
I'm only thinking about them when they happen to cross my mind, like Julia Stiles did on the last episode.
Yeah.
Julia
Her
Stiles.
in 10 Things I Hate About You.
Oh yeah,
When
yeah.
She did the amazing dance.
She's awesome.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I'm not like thinking about it online.
No, and fair enough. And
No,
I'm
I don't have the brain of like. I
It's like I've been following Florence Pugh.
I'm not like
people
looking up.
shout
I'm
out
not,
Florence
I'm
Pugh
not
or
looking
something.
up someone like because I think they're hot or something like that. But I am
Algo just shows you.
watching it.
You're
Yeah.
intrigued.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
not
watch
really.
it.
I don't really be. You know what? I do kind of. I like. You know what I do like?
What?
Hello, hello, hello. I'm stroking out. Sorry, guys. They smell like burnt toast.
You love saying that.
I know it's whenever the brain.
No
does
stroke
something
for
really
me.
Fucked up.
Please.
I sometimes like
Like.
that video of like that hot girl who accidentally gets really stoned and then starts doing her makeup.
Yeah, you showed
And
me
she's
that.
like,
I don't know her.
She has like a strong Russian accent. She's like, this is basically the diary of an idiot.
It's an idiot.
It's like, I like when hot girls do silly shit
Well, you like it
that.
when hot girls are funny.
Yeah, you just want.
Hey.
You like funny girls.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
You like funny girls.
Yeah, I do. So I like, if there's like a hot girl whose account is like her kind of doing like making mistakes.
You like it when women are stupid.
Doing silly stuff. I like that.
Yeah.
But I don't like when someone's like doing pranks or whatever. That's like not for me.
Yeah.
I like sometimes
okay.
style accounts when people are like, this is my outfit.
Yeah,
you
that's
like,
very
that
cute.
makes
I
sense
like
for
that.
you.
But all this to say,
But if you're a grown man, let's
how do
not
we
say
get
so
here?
we were sharing a TikTok page. You didn't like what I was doing,
Yeah, I didn't want to see that.
and I didn't even really like what I was doing, but I couldn't
I don't want to
stop.
see that.
Compulsion.
I couldn't stop like watching because you see the video,
Compulsion.
like something's gonna come out of like this, like blackhead behind this man's
I don't
ear.
mind certain
And
fuck
skin things.
that.
I don't.
I'm just saying
Kelly likes
this.
that shit.
I think that for me, part of it is there is a
Demonic
satisfaction in like I think there's some type of connection between like if you live with any sense of shame or like there's something that's bad inside of you, it's like
Literally,
nice.
I'm getting chills. Like,
It's nice to.
I can't discuss
It's nice
this.
for there to be like a physical bad thing that comes out of somebody's body.
Look,
Yeah.
That it gets released.
Look.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. We'll move on. We'll move on.
You
That's
thinking
all.
about it?
yes.
But I mean,
just
don't
thinking
you
about
have-
that's the type of motherfucker
It's interesting. I mean, I have shame within me. I guess I'm cool
But I think
with
that's
certain
why.
skin
I mean,
things.
I struggled with like skin. That sucks too. I hate that. That's a part of my life. But like, I definitely picked my skin when I was younger and had acne. Pimple patches helped a lot with that.
Pimple patches are a revolution.
Absolutely, revolution,
They really are.
revolution.
This episode is brought to you.
I love it. No, they do.
No, they don't.
No, they got a new technology. They work better.
Okay, well, that's really nice to hear.
You know what's
'cause-
actually better?
Is good. Has some good shit too.
Yeah.
We should cut all this out. If
Honestly,
any of them want
you
to
know what?
sponsor us,
the
though,
best thing I've experienced, insert your pimple patch brand name here, but
we like it.
the best thing that the two pimple patch things that have worked for me as someone who's only in the past like 3 years started getting bad skin stuff.
That's
Yeah.
on
so
occasion.
insane.
Very weird, but it happens.
I looked like I had leprosy. Like I looked.
I don't know if that is.
No, I
accurate.
had fine. I had really.
You
I
look
had.
like you had a medieval disease.
I had such bad cystic acne.
What period?
When I was in high school.
In high school, yeah.
I literally. I remember.
Pre-Accutane.
Okay, one time.
yeah.
Okay,
I know
one
what you're talking
time
about.
Katie never believed. Katie
she
never
saw a
believed.
photo.
Katie's never believed I've suffered in my life.
Yeah, I do
and-
think you're kind of like a beautiful child of God.
And
like,
she saw my freshman year, like we had ID cards.
Yeah, ID
and
card. I
She
remember.
saw, and then I think you said like, "Oh, can you believe anybody wanted to like kiss me?"
I was like, whoa.
I know to have so much. Yeah, I know. People wanted to kiss me.
I know. Well, you've always had swag.
Yeah.
Also, to wrap it up really quickly, the pimple patch technique that works for me is after the pimple has popped, I put the sticker on the pimple.
Oh yeah, to
But
soak
does
it
it
up.
not?
To
to
soak
mop
it up.
it up.
It mops it up, and,
Oh.
and guess what? Works fucking awesome.
That's really
Yeah.
smart.
That's smart.
It's fucking
You want to
lit.
know something cool about me? I'll get a pimple, and I'll have maybe 5 or 6 heads come out of that same pimple.
Like you
'Cause
mean
I'm
like
like-
it'll pop
So,
and then it'll come up again.
I'll have a cystic pimple.
pimple.
I'll put a pimple patch. Head comes up. Pimple patch. I'll get the head off. Next day, another head. Same pimple.
Cerberus style.
It's like it
I
never
feel like
ends.
you have to define that
Well, wait,
as
what's
you have a
the-
cluster.
No,
I don't
no,
think.
no.
I think one pimple, one head.
Dermatologist.
we have a dermatologist on call for
It's
our
like
discussions.
if there was a bunch of mountains that
No,
had a bunch of different peaks, is that one mountain?
It's on the same peak.
Can I
It's
request
on the same
assistance?
peak. It's like the head goes away,
Oh, on
and
the
then
same
it comes.
peak.
Yes.
Yeah. It's Yeah, that happens to me too.
Yeah, but
What?
4 or 5?
If it's cystic, maybe. If it's right, Joe, is it
It's
right
here. Yeah, it's
here?
hormonal. That's the only time I get
This
acne anymore.
fucking spot on
I
the
still
face
have
should not
chafe.
exist.
I still have chafe from it.
We shouldn't
spot
even
should
have that.
completely
part
I
of
go
the
got a
away.
face.
pimple in Africa, and I had a pimple for like, you know me, I'll get a pimple for
African
like
pimple.
I'll get a pimple for like 5 or 6 weeks.
There's a little African pimple trapped in me. People
What
aren't
is that?
Wait, fine. What,
That is African Child. That is from Forgetting Sarah Marshall, one of the greatest movies of all
I
time.
wish
I got slippery sloped into supporting Russell Brand
Don't admit this.
because he talked about decriminalization of drugs, and I was
Yeah.
like, "That's cool."
Decriminalising medical marijuana
Yeah,
is going to change society.
but these days now I do
I'm
kind of
wearing
think it's a
tight
red flag
pants.
when
Yeah.
someone is in recovery and like speaks on a huge platform about it.
you should. I don't
That's
think men should
real.
have a platform.
Deplatform men. Damn, talk about great merch. We're going to make deplatform men is a
men
really
should
good.
silently and
Be
in
silent.
silence.
Yeah, that was that
Like,
Amber.
That's an
Amber
Amber
Bain
Bain
quote.
original
Yeah.
quote. Our friend
Shout out.
Japanese House.
yeah. Who we need to have on
Men
again?
should silently end in silence. Was
Yeah.
a really good tweet that we discussed. Anyway, and do you guys know
Oh,
any
I was
other
gonna
good
ask-
tweets or videos?
Have you guys heard of any other good?
Have you
Good
seen any
ones?
good videos recently?
Videos.
I've seen some crazy.
you
crazy
you
clips.
you do things I've never even thought to do.
I know.
In
Also,
terms of what they're watching?
Just like
dude,
it's like even Kelly, like I just like am using the computer
I see crazy stuff.
in a rudimentary way. I'm using
Yeah, an
all of-
information device.
I'm using it solely as an information device. I'm not on there scouring.
I'm looking at weird.
See,
I
I
want to
love
go
you
back to what
guys.
I want to go back to what I was getting at before the pimple
I
patches.
was getting
which
off
was,
on.
I was about to get off on asking Josette what she did in high school to be romantic when she was being gay.
And she
I
should
don't think
answer
I was
that.
being romantic. I think I was getting my mind blown.
I have one quick question for both of you.
Yeah.
We were talking about the pimple with the many heads.
Oh my God.
And I said it's
Get
like
off it.
Cerberus, but that was very wrong. In the sense that Cerberus did have many heads, but what I was thinking of, who is the villainous, like dragon type character in Hercules, where every time you cut a head off,
Oh,
another
something
one
grows.
grows?
I can't fucking remember.
The Hydra.
Hydra.
Thanks,
Hydra.
guys. All right,
Hercules.
back at it.
We'll
Hercules.
do a
got
live.
that
We'll do a
sorted.
live reading of Hercules.
The best music of all time.
Did you take anybody out on a date in high school?
No,
Did you get taken out on a date?
like, maybe like 1 or 2.
What-
Most of the things. Well,
My
the
God.
thing that I get afraid of, and I don't think anybody cares about me in this way, and I hope not. It's just like I'm just afraid that anybody I went to high school with is actually gonna listen to any of the stupid shit that I say.
Yeah, they might.
Yeah. I went on a date with an older man when I was like 16. He was like 20 something.
Oh. Did we know this?
I mean, nothing happened. It was fine. He was
How
a
did you
loser.
meet him?
Through somebody I did theater with.
Okay.
And then I went maybe
What?
out.
It was fine. Is it?
I mean, it ended up fine.
What? What? Sorry, I was adjusting.
I mean,
my
like, I
own
wasn't
appearance
doing
during
like,
that.
I mean,
Apologies.
God, I mean,
You're
like,
I wanted to.
yeah, I couldn't help it.
You were 16. Did he work at Guitar Center?
No.
Oh,
I don't
fuck.
remember anything about this person.
Okay.
I just know I did that, and
Okay.
then I don't think I ever went on like. I mean, God, I mean, like any of the girls I was doing stuff with, I don't think I was like going on dates.
Yeah.
I guess I did. I mean, I went to like I went to like prom and stuff with people and like
Mhm.
homecoming.
Mhm.
Believe it or not.
How did you ask? Did you ask
No,
anybody
why would I
to
know?
the Sadie Hawkins?
Yeah, the
dance?
Sadie. No,
We
I don't
didn't
know if
have
that
that.
existed.
Okay.
And I went on dates with people. What did I do? I guess the first
Bong rips.
I don't know, man. I mean, I guess I never really went on dates with like it was like, I don't really think so. I don't know. I guess I went to dances.
I'm like,
but-
close your eyes, like, and like conjure an image of a romantic gesture
that I did.
or that you received, like something.
There was not.
What about
like,
singing to platonic friends in a way that had sexual undertones?
Yeah.
I'm imagining that.
Yeah,
occurring.
I definitely did that. I used music to my advantage.
Let's hear about that.
I don't fucking know.
Like you were showing songs to girls.
Yeah. I mean, I know how to get girls to like me. Okay.
Which is you play them songs.
It's not me being romantic.
You play them songs and you say, "That's stupid." You smash the guitar.
That's so awesome.
I don't know if I did anything romantic. Like romantic is such a word. Romantic.
Rome, as in Rome.
As in Rome.
Man, as in man. Tick, as in bug.
Wait, let's keep going. Rome, meaning
Mantic.
it's a city. It was a city that men are like bugs,
And they had ticks.
and they get onto you. They won't let you quit.
Roman Mantic.
They won't let you
The
quit.
word romance derives from the man Roman Mantic.
But then you have to do antic.
Antic.
No, his name was
Antic.
Roman
Well, okay, look. Okay, it's a man.
Mantic.
Okay,
Okay.
Rome-
The etymology of
a city with many men. Man, it's like a bug who was up to antics. Couldn't let the lady quit.
Couldn't let the lady quit.
Yeah. Totally. All right. You, Naomi?
No, I don't even know what to
No,
like.
you're disqualified. You don't have anything.
I don't know. What dates? I mean,
You
like, she's
come up
asking-
empty.
Fine, you're like going on like man-woman dates, okay? I quit.
Yeah. You were doing Roman Mantic.
I guess I was doing Roman Mantic.
Yeah, I mean, I did a little bit of romantic, but it wasn't like that.
I met Josette when she was still
No, but
doing
you know
Roman
what?
Mantic
Yeah, like the
behavior.
guys loved you. The men loved you.
Well, it was
I'll say that
amazing,
much.
dude.
It was an interesting.
When you came on the scene at USC, everyone was like, "Who is that beautiful guitar player?"
Yeah,
Like
I had to get my.
the suitors were lining up.
You had to
absolutely.
get your what finish.
I had to do it to prove I was worthy. Okay. I had to get my dick wet
With their dicks
with their dicks, but I was fucking them.
in the ass with my mind.
I would have loved to do that way more. I wish I did that.
Pegging?
Yeah, I would have.
Would you do it now?
I mean, like, I guess I would. It's not
I'm
like something I need to do.
I have to peg.
I think some people do feel they had to peg.
Someone said,
They feel they have to peg.
I have to peg. Hinge is the dating app designed to be deleted. I have some relevant experience with Hinge. It's my favorite of all the dating apps. I absolutely love, one of my favorite activities is designing Hinge profiles for my friends.
I think that is really fun.
it's so fun.
Because the prompts they give you some fun stuff.
I love the prompts. It's almost like Hinge should also market itself as a fun game because it's like it's just really fun to like see what your friends' answers are to the prompts. And I think it's so sweet to like
You know what would be fun? Everyone submits their answer to what a prompt is, and then people have to guess like whose is whose.
whose is whose, yeah.
See, that's a fun game you could play with
so get
Hinge.
your friends together and it's a competition to see who can do the best job designing your profile.
Yeah.
It's like very cute.
You get-
Honestly, I would do that as like a game on this show. I just
wish
think
I
it's
could
very
tell the
fun.
younger version of myself. Well, we'd need to do it with more people.
Yeah.
I feel like we'd need 6 people, but it's like everyone answers that, and then you try to pin who answered.
Yeah. And they have a bunch of LGBTQIA plus prompts right now, which is cute. The way that it's formatted on this ad, it kind of looks like the LGBT prompts are a poem. Just because it's like in a
does.
stanza that looks like poetry. So it says,
It
the
does look
first
like a
time I
poem.
knew I was gay was I feel proudest of who I am.
When it
When-
feels affirming, when others I connect to my community by.
I wish I could tell the younger version of myself my chosen family is the best at gender euphoria looks like.
Which really just reminds me of one of the best videos of all time. And
Spider?
You could maybe talk about this on your Hinge profiles. Yeah. I would rather date a spider or a rat than you. The dramatic reading of a breakup letter. And you would not need to be sending that video to any, or maybe you could send it to someone as a joke when you're messaging with them on Hinge.
Yeah.
But hopefully you would not break up with the person you meet on Hinge. Or if you do, that's okay and you can re-download. But it is the app designed to be deleted.
So download Hinge and show off your full self using their LGBTQIA plus prompts today. Then find someone worth deleting the app for. Not
Goodbye.
a spider or a rat.
And you. Someone I know, whose name I won't say, said that if they had to peg a man, they would be crying the entire time.
Oh my God.
Which was funny to me.
Was it a man?
No. Because
they
of
really
the
wouldn't wanna do
experience
it?
would be
Were they so
she
they're
really
gay?
didn't want to do
She's
it.
gay.
She didn't. If you're listening, you know exactly who you are. And
I feel like I know who it is.
anyway, but saying you'd be crying, that be like, oh no, I would probably be crying the whole time having to fuck a man in the ass. It's like so funny to me. Like
There was a guy-
her tears
Didn't
soaking
someone?
this
Oh, a
man's
guy wanted
lower
you to
back.
fuck him in the butt a lot, right?
Yeah, okay, so
Oh, shit.
when I
Remember
was in
this?
my mid-20s, I lived in a house in Glendale with my best childhood friend and me and a couple other people.
Thank you for
and-
acknowledging that you live there with yourself.
In some ways,
She wasn't sure.
I'm sorry.
in some ways, I lived it with myself more so than anyone else.
For sure. Whoa.
At that time in my life, I really was learning to live with myself. And we were all single and dating around, and we were all on the apps. And my friend Becca matched with this guy, and she was like, I'm kind of excited about this guy. I went on a date with him. Like, he's cute. Can I show you his profile?
What a
And I was
different
like,
time.
yeah. And then I was like, this guy seems familiar. And
Maybe I recognize him from the behind.
no.
Okay, sorry.
Because I didn't do it. I never met up with him, but
Okay.
but I realized that this was a guy that I had already matched with who was interested in being pegged.
Sick.
And then it didn't work out with her and him. And like a couple weeks later, our other roommate was talking about a guy that she was going on dates with.
God damn, he's
It was
running
the
through
same
the whole
fucking guy.
He's running through the whole house.
Yeah,
Who was your roommate?
But anyway, this guy was an icon because he was absolutely ravenous to get pegged by anybody
His ass was
who
an
lived in our
insatiable
specific
ass.
household.
I love it when a man.
He's trying to throw that bussy around.
You know what? If
I
you're a
think-
straight guy and you want to get fucked so much, I'm thinking,
Yeah,
that's great.
totally. I think
Why not?
I think they saw.
Prostate.
I don't think he was necessarily going in straight with like the pegging question to all the girls, though. I
But
think
you
he
had
I
the
think there's
experience
something
of
specific.
someone who would
It's
take
like
it well.
The pussy eating jaw thing
Yeah.
is also to men.
Men
it's
peg
the
butt.
pegging men peg butt jaw.
The peach is also the
PBJ.
PB and J. Oh,
Which is actually
pussy
pegging
butt.
pegging butt jaw.
I was
This-
gonna
that
say pegging
sucks.
butt jelly.
Pussy butt
No,
juice.
but that's actually God.
You know.
Oh.
Pussy contacting the butt juice. Sorry, folks.
So
Really
Naomi,
had to-
how have you been romantic in high school? Because that's what
sort
Kaylee
of,
wants to
sort of
know
the
about.
ways I'm.
Yeah.
Sort of the all types of the stuff that I'm bringing up today. A happy episode, having fun, yay! Laughing, crying from laughter, enjoying myself. I don't know. Do you count a date? Me,
It's like, what is
me
that?
losing my virginity in the back of a Ford SUV.
Absolutely.
Well, it was pretty awesome.
One of the biggest dates you could have.
Yeah, but that okay.
I don't know where she's at.
What's
but
romance?
if
In the
she's
back of my
still-
Ford SUV, you took my virginity.
Damn! Whoa! Don't
And I
save that.
remember you, girl.
That was
I
pretty
remember
fucking
when
sick.
I had sex with you.
Sex with you.
How did you
so
define the moment
memorable.
that you were not a virgin anymore?
When they come.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not a virgin until I.
How did you
bust.
ask her out?
That's so
How'd you
funny.
ask her out?
They probably didn't. They went, "Come."
Don't acknowledge
In the
it.
car.
Do not acknowledge it. Move on.
I don't feel like. Let me think. I'm gonna think
I
about what
didn't
you
ask you the question.
No, I want to think about how they did this.
Okay, Joe, how do you think Naomi asked out that girl that they lost their
please speak
virginity
to my
to?
lawyer.
I feel like it was in silence. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, you never really asked me out.
I think it was in silence.
I was just our first date was Valentine's Day, but we didn't.
Oh my
We didn't
God.
realize that
Yeah,
it was.
Oh, that's sweet.
And then I was like, oh
Trivia
no,
for the
they're gonna
fans.
think it's gay.
Oh,
But
But
it
it's
was.
Valentine's Day.
Oh no, it clearly was. So.
You know what I kind of want? Is
blowjob.
I wonder if when we beat. I would love if someone.
Damn, I could really go
I would
for
love
a
if someone
peach
in-
right now.
Someone in here was really good at blowjobs. Could maybe give me one, but I would also love if when
Someone
we.
who also loved doing them though.
I would love if when we.
Who's really gonna
She's
put
got-
some energy
She's gonna
into it.
burst. When
Sorry.
we do a beep, I would love if we could have like the symbol of like, you know, when someone curses in like a thing.
You want
The
you want our
expletives.
podcast to be anime?
I do want beep.
Did you watch the actual clips where they did the thing with your hand and they did like?
No, I didn't see them.
It was in our.
It's
little
on
text.
YouTube now.
Oh.
You
Yeah.
stream it.
We
We
when we
tube
went
it.
into the
You've
past
forgotten
for-
everything.
I watched
For
the
Lucy.
Dropbox. I didn't see. I
At
didn't
the
see
beginning
that.
of the Lucy episode.
the actual episode.
I
Oh,
saw
I
it.
only looked. Well, I only looked at the Dropbox that Megan sent me.
Mm. Okay. Well.
Yeah, I'd love to. I'd love to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How? So, but yeah. So when you asked me out, it was like
Silence.
ambiguous. It was like let's hang out. But were you thinking it was a date or did you not?
I
know?
didn't know what your vibe was,
Yeah.
but I liked you, and I'd already decided that you were going to be my best friend, as you know.
Yes, indeed.
How did I? You know, I've only like, I'm pretty in my adult life. I think I am pretty straightforward.
Mm-hmm. Gotta be.
Yeah.
Gay forward.
So I'll be like, well, it's they know I'm gay. So it's like if you're hanging out with me, that's already you are sus.
You know what you're doing here.
Unless we're just like kikiing and or whatever. Even sometimes with a gay guy.
How many
it's
straight
like, what's up?
girlfriends do you have?
I have a few.
Straight
From
girlfriends. What does that mean?
and some other and some ones in my adult life too.
What
Yeah.
are straight girlfriends?
I
What do you
mean,
mean
like
by that?
fucking
Friends that are straight girls.
Oh.
like my friends from high school and like
Yeah.
Huh.
and like Sarah and
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
know,
you do.
Chinese. I have straight girls
Oh
around me.
yeah, shy.
And I have
I keep straight girls around me.
they keep
like,
they
do
keep
I
you,
know
they keep
any-
it real.
I'm like, do I know anybody?
Let me think.
I kind of like being friends with straight girls. It's like a view into another. It's like it truly does feel like being a paleontologist. I don't know. I think I'm pretty straightforward. Of like, I like you. Do you want to hang out sometime, extracurricularly,
Uh-huh.
Winky.
or whatever? But
But in high school.
See, this is like
in
what
high school, I basically had like a secret girlfriend on and off for like 2 years.
But did you say like,
I don't
do
really.
you want to be
remember.
my girlfriend?
I don't fucking remember. I think it was one of those things you just decide and you're like, okay, I don't really remember how that part went down.
Yeah.
I remember we like, I remember like snippets. I just don't have the best
Memory of it. I feel
memory
you.
of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we dated on and off for like 2 years.
Could I
Hope you're
say?
still well if you're out there. I don't know where you are.
know where you
Um,
are.
But
Crazy.
I know it's just weird. His life is weird. But
I know.
I have
Keeps going
amnesia.
on.
You know?
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Am I the Princess Anastasia?
I feel like
I don't know. I really don't know. I
It's like
think
an impossible question in a funny
just
way.
like being young and being, I've been asked out. I have more memories of that because of
By girls?
by men.
by guys. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
By guys.
men.
I was asked out by a
Children
12-year-old man. No,
Yeah.
I was asked out by a man who I was like, you don't like me. And guess what? Turns out
gay?
he gay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Exactly.
happens,
And I
for
was like,
sure.
I fucking knew it.
Double beard.
But also,
Double beard.
Double
Double
beard is
beard is
maybe
the
the
thing.
most
I
powerful
think-
thing
well-
you could do.
I think and had like a tumultuous double beard
That's
situation.
awesome.
Between them?
It's something I don't actually know all the
We
tea.
can bleep their names,
would
but this is
love
good
to
I don't
know
know
gossip.
all the
tea.
tea, but I know that they like there was just like there's a lot of like angst towards each other in
We
that
should
way.
have them on only
just
on,
violently
only if they
spilled.
agree. Yeah,
Sorry,
I see,
folks.
I can see this.
Yeah, sorry
Yeah,
guys.
okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, okay. We should have them on
Listen,
the
the
pod
shirt's from Zara. Fuck
on
the shirt.
on the condition that they agree to spill all the tea.
About me?
No, about
Oh, them? Yeah, they probably
yeah.
would.
Yeah, they probably would.
They
Oh, it's a
say
new
stuff.
episode.
They
I'm
say
changing my
stuff that
outfit.
I just don't even
Nice.
fucking remember.
Yeah, I know. Pot. And
Pot.
pot
pot.
and trauma.
Yeah, pot. Yeah. Hot pot.
Hot pot trauma.
You probably did more like regular romantic shit because you were being regular romantic.
Yeah, I mean, I was into like the courting stuff from a really young age.
Yeah, you were being regular romantic girl.
I guess. I liked having crushes on people and like getting asked out.
I had
and-
crushes. I had like unbelievable crushes on boys.
Yes.
Like, which is also gay, you know, a
Yeah.
little bit. At
Yeah.
least for me, it was. I had
But
there.
that's hard for a lot of people to
There were
understand.
two boys that I was just like, but it's also a little bit trans of me.
Yeah, definitely.
Just like I love him.
What did you
know,
love? Who were they?
I just loved him. I'm not gonna name them, but I'll describe them, and people I went to school know what I'm
Okay.
talking about. First of all, me and this one kid never spoke.
Cute.
I loved him from afar, but it
Mm.
was truly
Shooting
like
star.
I think I just truly wanted to. Yeah, there you go. I just wanted to be him. That is just
Yeah.
the truth. Like
Yeah.
he was so cute. He was so cute to me.
Yeah.
I just wanted to look like him and be him, but I couldn't identify it as being anything other than that I wanted to bone him. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh, I don't fucking know. I was also horny. When you're just a kid and you're like directionlessly horny and you're
Yeah.
like, ah!
Yeah. It can
Like,
go on anywhere.
you know, anything.
definitely.
And I kind of felt, yeah, it was just like, he was so cute. He was very like, he was like a skater. He'd wear like flannels and like
You liked
big-
his style.
big dickies, and he had a mohawk, but it was growing out. So he used to have like
Hot.
long and floppy on the top, like floppy,
Yeah.
and the sides were like, you know, cropped, but not buzzed.
Cute.
And he was just so fucking cute.
Yeah.
And he was really quiet. And I was like, I don't know, I like him.
when the
I
boys
just
are
liked him for some
quiet,
reason.
that's one of the best tricks in the book.
yeah,
Yeah.
keep your mouth shut, lads. You
Yeah.
don't got much good to say.
Exactly.
I think
Like,
when someone's quiet,
the quiet
you,
boys.
you can project a whole world onto them.
And I did.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I really
Yeah.
did.
And I did.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
I need to say this in a way, like when someone who I describe as my best friend,
Okay.
he had someone he was acquainted with, and we
Uh-huh.
always thought that she was so mysterious.
Okay.
And then we just realized that
she was stupid.
She was a little bit
stupid.
dumb.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
I mean, but she really pulled one over on you guys, so is she?
yeah, it
dumb?
worked. Yeah,
Yeah.
touche.
How
She
dumb
had
is
you
she?
guys
Yeah,
going
yeah,
for
yeah,
a long
you know.
time.
Yeah, I know. But
Yeah.
the thing is, like, beauty is the ultimate
Grace.
deceiver.
Miss United States.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I had a boyfriend. Well, you guys know.
Neil?
Well, Patrick Minor and I dated. I think maybe Patrick was first.
Whoa.
I was
Yeah.
in 4th grade.
What?
He was in 5th grade.
Oh, an older
I
man.
started pretty early.
An older gent.
Yeah,
you were
an
doing,
older gent.
You were doing. You blended in.
I know.
That's the confusing thing, and I
Confusion.
think I
Guys.
feel that about. There was not much to figure out on my end. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying?
I feel bad for.
Yeah.
I feel bad. I talk
couldn't-
about this
I
a lot.
couldn't
Of like
hide.
the femme confusion of being like,
Yeah.
I'm actually affirmed by my gender and I feel comfortable in it.
Yeah.
But what the fuck
something's
is
still
wrong
not
with me?
working.
Yeah, like what is wrong with me?
Yeah.
And
totally.
then it could be as simple as you gay, but you don't know that because
I
you're attracted
know.
to masculinity. So it's like, well, what the hell? And if you look like
Yeah.
me and you're attracted to girls, it's like, well, yeah, you gay.
Yeah, totally.
you know.
Different type of gay.
But yeah, if you're just like, if you're cisgendered and you're affirmed in your gender identity, and then you're like, yeah, I like masculinity, there's something about it.
Yeah. And the boys that I went
know,
out with
I don't know.
were sweeties. Like I would say that it felt very fulfilling at that time. It was also like all consuming from a pretty young age.
It's cute.
I think well, it's cute,
You
but it
probably
also
look
was
mo-
like a little outsized.
Yeah, and also
yeah,
you probably
it's like-
also wanted it. You know, we never.
Fill the void.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
that should
So-
be filled with
So
Christ.
I dated Patrick, who Naomi and Joe knows because he's a sweetie who comes to a lot of Muna shows.
Yeah,
so-
absolutely.
and we're still buddies. And then I dated Neil from 5th to 7th grade.
I
He was
love
my
his
first
name
kiss.
in a funny way.
Neil Sutton.
It's just like there's something.
Yeah, I went the full name. You're a great guy.
We could co-sign Neil.
My mom helped me make him a Cubs blanket for
Cute.
Valentine's
That's
Day.
cute. That is
And he's the one that I
really
would talk
cute.
to on the phone, like, and
Hey,
have a list of topics. Yeah.
That's so cute.
And yeah, he was like a good friend. We would go on double dates. We would
Yeah.
like go mini golfing and stuff.
It's honestly fun.
I really wish there was a mini golf. I looked up
boyfriend
this
sounds
morning.
dope.
I
Yeah.
know you want a boy best friend.
Mm-hmm.
I looked up
didn't really
mini
want a
golf.
boy best friend.
Oh,
but-
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have.
I
that.
think that's why, like, a lot of times the gay girls were like what Julian was saying when she came on,
Yeah.
of like she was a
Slang.
great girlfriend because they were just playing video games together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then everything got crazy when
yeah.
when the blowjobs came in town.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, when the blowjob
I
sheriff
really
walked
lost
into
the
town
plot.
and started. Yeah,
Wow.
damn.
I'm trying to think if I asked people out or like pursued people.
Huh.
No, because I was so in the closet for like all of high school except for, all the gay
I
stuff that I was
definitely
doing.
like. I guess pursued
Yeah,
people. but-
orgasming on other women.
Yeah. I guess like I pursued people, but never like was like, do you want to go out?
I was doing the
The
female
female-
pursuit. I was doing the like femme.
Female pursuit.
I was doing the femme pursuit of like with men because I really was. There was like such a need for romantic attention.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That I often like would try to make things happen in various ways.
Yeah,
Like if
yeah.
whether it was like there was like a quiet kid that I had a crush on for several years, and like we were good friends, but he was always hooking up with like
Having a crush
my
for several
prettier
years
friends.
is crazy.
Yeah. And I would just do a lot of things that like looking back on it, like the thing that comes to mind is like late
Oh,
at night.
no.
Why are you already laughing?
I just think
I
it's,
hate
I
this.
just already think it's funny. I'm sorry.
I hate it.
Like I remember being at my dad's house one weekend and it was like later and I would like sneak out a lot, right?
Yeah.
But I just remember like texting him
Oh.
like something that didn't make sense,
Aw.
and then
Like,
the game
sorry.
plan was like, like oops, like
The classic
that's
Larry
meant
David.
for someone else or something like that. Yeah. Just to like start a conversation.
Can you believe this shit?
I know.
I
I
think
It's
know.
about-
really sweet.
It's just very
honestly.
thinly veiled desperation. Someone told me once that like being ashamed is actually like shame is kind of useless and like
Oh yeah, it's
it,
only
it
it's not like
doesn't
it
help your
plagues
life.
me.
But being ashamed of something is actually kind of helpful. It's like, okay, that's like should tell you that you've gone past the bounds of who you want to be.
I think,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah,
it's
yeah.
more of
Yeah,
like I
totally.
can't believe I was such a disgusting little monster.
I think it's cute. I think what you did was cute in the sense that like
I'm
you
sorry.
were you just had really big feelings and you were doing your
Yeah,
best.
Can I
to,
ask
I was saying,
Yeah.
girls, where are you? Please.
Damn.
Where are you?
Girls, where are you? Ladies, where are you?
Yeah.
Oh.
So to be ashamed and
Mhm.
the root emotion of shame. That's
Mhm.
the difference. Okay. Yeah.
This is definitely a little bit shame.
I don't think they're the same emotions.
I know, but like
Can someone look
you
up
don't experience ashamed.
dictionary.com?
Ashamed, or I was ashamed of this, or I had held shame for
What is the
this.
difference?
I know, I'm curious.
No, I'm saying let's look it up.
Because, for example, it's like I was drawing a parallel to something that I heard someone say on a like therapy ass podcast I listened to a long time ago, where they were like, envy is a destructive emotion.
Okay.
It means you see something that someone else has and you want to
Covet.
destroy it so
Yeah.
that neither of you can have it.
Oh.
But jealousy is actually productive because it
you want to have that as well.
it awakens you to your desire.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like
is
if you
the-
feel jealousy, it's like, oh, I want that. So
Yeah.
that's like a clarifying emotion.
but isn't
It's a
that the
clarifying
same
experience.
as envy?
I think,
Not exactly.
I think it's like the tool of language being like,
Ugh.
if you're recognizing that you're feeling envy, you can ask yourself, can I like subvert this into like inspiration instead of saying like, I don't think this person should have this. It's like, can I
Envy is
recognize that
like-
I actually want that as well?
Envy
you
is
know?
like it's malevolent, whereas
it is.
jealousy isn't.
What's shame
like
and what's a
envy
shame?
is the sin. Sorry, and envy is the sin, but jealousy is not jealousy is not malevolent necessarily.
So
it's
like Ron DeSantis is envious of
how big
queer
and tall I am.
queer people having great sex.
Yeah,
so
'cause he
he's
knows
trying to
sex.
destroy. Yeah.
What?
He's
But
jealous of how
instead-
tall
What's
lesbians
shame?
are.
He's
What's
jealous
shame
of
and what
tall
is
lesbians.
what's
He
shame and
feels-
what's ashamed?
Ashamed is an adjective.
Yeah,
right?
Okay.
yeah.
Feeling ashamed. Is that right?
And shame is
is a noun
is the
or
thing.
or a verb or like to shame someone.
yeah.
Ashamed is how you're feeling. I don't think there's an actual
Shame is a
difference.
noun? Or
Hello.
hello?
Yeah.
I think there is a difference.
I get what you mean.
This
Well,
is
I think
why I
maybe
need-
it's like when you are ashamed. That's different. That's a different. You're processing shame.
Shah
Shame.
made.
Ashame. As in a.
Allah.
There's only one God, and Jesus was his messenger.
A is
Shout out
for
to
Allah.
Yusuf Islam, aka
Cat Stevens.
Cat Stevens,
Cat
who writes some
Stevens.
fucking
A is
banging
for
tunes
Allah,
about
Who
Allah.
was
chosen
ashamed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, which
Okay.
one was that one? Sorry.
That's the
What's
verse.
the next line?
A is for Allah, the chosen one.
Okay,
God
so
damn, he goes so
ashamed-
hard.
Like, ashamed is being humiliated or guilty because one's behavior has been degrading, disgraceful, embarrassing, or wrong in some fashion. I feel like shame is not actually connected to
Okay, but look it up.
behavior. But
Shame is not. You're correct.
Look it up.
how to
Shame
use
is just
shame-
what? Like,
Shame is the essence
You
of the
can
thing.
feel shame regardless of the behavior.
but ashamed is linked to.
Is linked to behavior.
Yeah.
That's my understanding.
I was
Interesting.
ashamed of all of my horny acts.
Which one were you most ashamed of?
Oh no! Which horny act are you most ashamed of? I'm ashamed. I feel like I'm never. I'm not exactly ashamed by my horniness because
Well, now I'm not
whatever.
horny.
But I am
know.
ashamed by.
I'm ashamed that I'm not horny now.
I wish I was a little bit more horny.
I
you
know.
know?
I think we got to go off our meds.
Well, yeah, but then what? Suicide or your hands? Let me see those. You're so bony, girl. You know what I mean? Look at my hands.
Your hand's made of bones.
Like, wait, look at the difference in our hands.
I can't see.
And know what
well,
I'm doing.
yours is backwards.
This is bone. This, I don't think
It's hand.
I don't know.
This is hand.
I was thinking that we should have a palm reader.
Yeah, this is part of my
Oh.
series.
Yeah. That's
Um,
rank.
That's right.
right.
What are we ranking today?
We have so many options.
I actually do need to pee
Wait,
now.
is that-
You know how we were talking about like drinking? That's
Hamlet.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna rank
I've never seen Get
today
Over It, but
on
God
That's
bless.
Rank.
Neither.
We're
Okay.
gonna rank Shakespeare adaptations.
Based on
That-
our
that
play
are
from the
movies.
last episode.
So we're gonna rank 10 Things I Hate About You. She's the Man.
Yeah.
Romeo.
Plus Juliet.
Is that the one with Claire
that's,
Danes?
oh, that's
Yeah.
not an adaptation. Sorry,
Fine.
guys.
Fine. I guess it's
They didn't
not.
change it. West Side Story.
Okay,
Fine.
and we're
Get
gonna
Over It.
rank.
Oh, you don't know Get Over It.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, we're gonna rank
Do we
10
do
Things I Hate About You,
Lion
She's
King?
the Man, West Side Story, and Lion King. I would have done Get Over It as my number one, but they haven't seen Get Over It, so
I would love to
Idiots.
see it though.
yeah, you guys should see it.
Okay, hold on, guys.
Okay, you got
I'm
it.
making sure that there's not one that we're missing that would be
There's
really
O.
good.
So what did
what
we decide?
play is Josh Hartnett a Shakespeare adaptation?
My own
of?
private Idaho. We were just, I was just
My Own
about to
Private
say this.
Idaho is
Yeah.
also apparently based on
King Henry the Sixth. Henry the Sixth.
a bunch of the Henry movie.
Damn, I didn't know that. Don't
Henry
they do?
IV,
I haven't
actually.
seen that, but I've heard it's great. Don't they fucking it?
Yeah, it's really
It's gay,
really
right?
gay. It's Keanu Reeves and River Phoenix.
Whoa.
It's Gus Van Sant.
Hey, I
we
would.
gotta see that.
River
I know.
Phoenix.
Gotta see it.
Okay, it's She's the Man, 10 Things I Hate About You, West Side Story,
'Kay.
and The Lion King.
Okay.
For sure.
All right.
I'm ready.
Okay.
You gonna go first?
Yes.
Okay. My God.
Do it.
10 Things I Hate About You. What are the other ones?
West Side Story
Oh,
She's the Man.
and She's the Man.
West Side Story, She's the Man.
She's the Man's last.
I mean, like, She's the Man's, I don't really find, fine. She's the Man, West Side Story.
Okay, I'm more happy with that.
He
Channing Tatum is a delight.
is a delight.
He is
I
a
know.
delight.
Didn't we watch Magic Mike? Magic Mike?
Isn't
We watched
Magic-
Mike.
Isn't Magic Mike?
No, we
Isn't
watched
that
the
fucking
competition
rules?
show of people.
We
Magic-
wanting
watched
to
Magic
be-
Mike on the bus though.
Yeah,
We did.
Magic Mike Also,
Oh, wait, no,
Romeo
I
and
didn't.
Juliet.
Mm.
This is a Headgum podcast.
You want to rank?
10 things.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. It's kind of hard because the rest kind of fall into the same category for me. 10 things is like, obviously Taming of the Shrew is so fucked up and insane, and it's like, why hasn't this woman shut the fuck up? Maybe if you hit her on the head with a stick, she will, or whatever. It's like, that's the play, which is insane. So like, 10 things transcends the source material.
Yes.
Oh, you're taking this seriously.
In a way that, you know, is awesome.
Yeah.
I kind of want to say Lion King because it's like,
Lion King hits.
for our generation especially, that's like childhood, you know. And
On the planet.
I'm gonna say West Side Story because
You like singing Maria.
that rules. And also the guy who played Riff or whatever in the most recent version, the
Yeah, you
Spielberg
really liked him.
adaptation, he was amazing. I mean, he was truly amazing.
Yeah, you really liked him.
He was really, really good.
You talked
And
about it a lot.
it was a fun movie, and I liked it. She's the Man. I didn't watch She's the Man when everyone else did, so I don't have the same kind of connection
Wow.
of like the ball bouncing off her head and you're going like, oh, what? You know, like I don't have
feel
the
an
same.
I also
affinity towards
know.
Amanda
I also
Bynes.
know that for Amanda Bynes, like, I was gonna put that second, but I just remembered, like,
Does
I
she,
feel like
wasn't
she
she like
said,
that shit sucked or
I feel
something?
like she
It
said
felt
it was really
dysphoric for
hard for
her.
her.
Like, she didn't like being a boy.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
shout out to fucking being cis, I guess. Damn.
Yeah. I can imagine that would have
Do
been
you guys watch the
not
Amanda
easy.
show?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I
I
loved
love
it.
the Amanda
Yeah,
show.
she's amazing.
Yeah.
The only thing I remember from it is, and you guessed it,
What, the girls room?
meh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just that sound, meh.
Yeah. Yeah.
She
I
kind of,
hope
you know
that
what?
she's doing okay.
Talk
Legend.
about Amanda Bynes. She had her own fucking show as a child.
I know.
She had a variety sketch show
She had the world on her
as
shoulders.
a child. And
Yeah.
it was, children found it funny.
Yeah,
like,
it was really good.
That's fucking
the
sick.
girls' room.
Good for her. God, we really do bad
up.
things to some of our best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we let her down.
I'm gonna
Girl.
switch it. I'm gonna put She's the Man, West Side Story, just out of respect for Amanda Bynes.
Okay, so we have 2 West Side Stories in last place,
Yeah,
which I
sorry.
feel like I can't do to song.
Yeah, but
I
you,
can't
like-
do that to Sondheim.
Yeah,
But
you
guess
got
what?
my ass for
Sondheim,
it.
the music is not Sondheim, honey.
It's just the lyrics.
which is
Yeah, but-
why the music doesn't slap as hard. Sorry, Leonard Bernstein, it's not his fault, but
Sorry,
it
Leonard.
doesn't slap as hard as the Sondheim for me.
Tonight.
That is really
yeah.
fun. Honestly, some of the songs are good.
Yeah, I mean, amazing. But if I was like ranking, I'm the way I'm gonna approach this is like the movies that I would want to watch for the rest of my life.
Interesting, totally,
So yeah, it would be 10 things.
obviously.
It would be She's the Man,
Yeah, go off. She's the Man
Um,
is very kind of Katie. To
Yeah.
me.
and then I'm doing Lion King, and then West Side Story. So sorry,
yeah.
West Side Story, but
Yeah.
you're freaking out.
You're
And
freaking
Romeo
out.
and Juliet, it's just a stupid story, actually.
Except with love and respect.
Romeo and Juliet, you know what? God, I'm going to say something. Claire Danes during a time.
Have you seen Claire Danes now? She's still fucking fire.
What was she? My So-Called Life? You know, Jordan Catalano. Fuck, what's his name? I got to be
Jared
honest.
Leto.
Fuck
That
Jared Leto,
fucking
but
idiot.
damn, they looked good. They
I
looked
work
good
out.
back
I didn't
then.
watch the show.
Really?
hmm
Wow.
I've thought about watching it now.
It's honestly pretty
It's
fun.
honestly.
Is it just a sitcom though?
No,
No,
it's not. It's a melodrama.
Okay.
It's
It's
like
intense.
it's like what
6
was
Feet Under?
No,
No, it's
What's
not.
the
It's
show?
for
the-
teens.
like
what is the other
Degrassi.
show with teens? Not Degrassi.
It's more
It's
intense
like-
than Degrassi.
the one that was set in the 70s with
That 70s show.
Linda Carter.
No, I don't think it's like that
Carolini.
70s show.
No.
Linda.
Linda
Freaks and
Carter.
Geeks?
Freaks and Geeks. It's a little more like
It's,
Freaks
haven't
and
but
seen
Geeks.
it's
it.
Freaks and Geeks times more, 10 times more dramatic. It's
Okay.
like Freaks and it's more dramatic.
It's not
like
as silly.
Degrassi.
Is it like Rebecca's wants to commit suicide?
Kind
type
of,
of thing?
That's so awesome.
kind of.
Okay.
But it was like
She's on
it's
her
just like it's so
period. Yeah.
90s melodrama.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved her, and I
She's
love her
great
now.
in that.
Yeah, beautiful.
Did
For
you
sure.
guys ever watch? We're too young. Did you guys watch Felicity, or is that just me who's not seen it?
I
I'm
don't
too
know what
young.
that
Do you know about it? You know what it is?
No.
Felicity is the woman from that show. It's Carrie Russell. She's playing like a girl who just moved to New York to go to college.
Cool.
Like, and apparently it's
I feel people
like
have
my so-called life.
said this
A little bit
recently.
older.
A little older. She's like, I'm in New York.
Fun.
I'm
a
in
cool
New
girl.
York.
And
I'm a
that's the
naughty
show.
girl.
And honestly, I've heard it's great. But have you seen it? Have you seen it?
Yeah, I watched some of the first season.
Is it fun?
And it
Allie
is
hated
fun.
it.
She goes to like chase a guy,
Yeah.
but there was
Yeah.
a big controversial moment with a haircut. Do you know about this?
Oh.
Carrie
And
Russell.
she's like, I look like a fucking dyke or some shit.
well, she had this like
Gorgeous big curly.
yeah, and then she
Yeah.
did a short crop, and then the show got canceled.
Oh shit! Wow, Felicity.
Everyone was very mad about the haircut.
Oh my god.
to the point where it fucked her career.
To the
up?
point where that's the one thing I actually know about the show.
That's
Wow.
insane.
I
That's
need to
really
look it up.
insane.
So
The real story behind Felicity's infamous haircut that caused death threats, a ratings
What the
crash, and
fuck,
changed
guys?
TV forever.
What the
insane.
hell? Are you kidding me?
Wow.
I didn't know any of this shit.
I love it.
okay,
Anyway,
Well,
that's insane.
I'm gonna do an outro. So, guys, who knows what we talked about? Because apparently, at the end of every episode, we have amnesia. But anyways, what we would love from you is to rate, review, subscribe. Go on Spotify, Apple Podcast,
Pocket cast.
Pocket Cast. It used to be my favorite, but now I can never remember it. I gotta keep it in my back pocket.
Gotta keep it in your pocket.
And watch us on YouTube. Now we
The
are.
way you say that.
I'm gonna literally come over there and fucking whoop your little ass. Yeah, you heard me. Watch on YouTube, where hopefully will be watched. So actually,
Indeed.
you should listen to it and then see if it's actually us giving you all this information on the audio format. Confirm it with the video format.
Otherwise there's no way to know.
Yeah, there's no way to know. And if you like us ranking stupid shit, please comment on Instagram. Maybe go on Facebook. Who knows what's on there? Twitter.
What?
Who knows if we're on there either? And go on comment on
And let
it.
us know what to rank next time.
Yes. Gayotic.
Love you, guys. Love
we didn't
you,
do
Katie.
this the last episode.
Well, it's okay.
Love you guys. I love doing big business email.
Okay. what's your name?
Big business.
Okay.
I love you, big business.
Whoa.
Damn, should I change my Instagram name to
Big
Big
Business?
Business?
Yeah, that's cool.
What's your
Fuck.
name right now? Is it still Flirt?
Yeah.
Well.
People
I
call
was
me
like,
people
their
call
name
me
is
Flirt.
Naomi.
It's kind of yeah, what is your name again?
What's your name right now? Remind me what it is right now.
I think if I had to pick a name for myself,
Flargan.
I was gonna say something with FL. I was gonna say flounder.
that's because you guys heard flirt. You
Yeah,
guys
no
are not
shit.
aligned.
You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what?
You ain't smart.
No. My original name for you was what? Mike Jar.
Yeah,
Mike
Mike.
Jar.
I guess. God damn.
I gotta pee.
And
Are
I'm
you gonna do I
Josette.
love you? I love you.
I love
Love
you,
you.
Josette.
I love you, big
Looking
business.
in the mic. Love you, Jesus.
That was a Headgum podcast.